greatness, it's just something we made up. Somehow we've come to believe that greatness is a gift reserved for a chosen few, for prodigies, for superstars, and the rest of us can only stand by watching. You can forget that.
Well, I want to be a race car driver someday. It's a great sport. It's all I've ever known, racing.
You want a great team? You gotta build it. Piece by piece. Start with a few natural-born leaders. Then you need some old vets who've seen it all, and a few youngsters just getting started. Tough cookies who don't back down from nothing. And some pranksters to keep everyone loose. You need those strong but silent types. And a few not-so-silent types.
This is my show! My show!
Those with chips on their shoulders and ice in their veins. And a few who do anything to win. You find a cast of characters like that, you've got yourself one hell of a team.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shop Talk Live, Season 2, Episode number 21. Holy shit, that's a lot. We're legally can drink now. We can drink for the second time.
Yeah.
A little scarce here in the shop tonight. We got some people got the Rona, number 71, 44 never shows up, and Philip's got some graphic cards problems. So hopefully he gets those straightened out. I was working my IT magic today. But
Yeah, you was.
yep. Joined by always Terry and Amanda. What's up, guys?
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, Chris. Hi, Corey. Go ahead and make it back. You hear me, Amanda?
I hear you.
Anywho,
I don't know if we're live.
I don't either.
Oh, yep, it does look like we are.
Yeah, Discord shit the bed.
I'm the best there is.
Ah,
Plain
okay.
simple. I mean, I wake
What's up,
up
Kyle?
But,
Yeah, we just said fuck it. Nobody showed up. We're leaving. What's up, Derek?
Yeah, we got Chris out being sick, and I wish him the best, man. I hope he gets over this shit so he can get back with you guys next week at Hot Atlanta. And that's the new track next week. Have you guys been on it yet?
Nope.
I don't know. No, I assume if Corey hasn't, I haven't.
So rumor has it,
I'm the best
it's like a
there is.
speedway.
Hey,
Plain
Sam.
simple. I mean, I wake up in the
It's
morning,
flat
I'm
foot
getting
all the way
excellent.
around that thing.
Yeah, it's a little super speedway.
So
I like
that
that.
ought to be, hey, buddy, Sam.
Hey,
Yeah, that
Brian.
ought to be,
Yeah, Derek's gonna
Interesting.
take everybody else out again.
Derek, he got in with us last night, and I jumped down into their channel and said, hey, man, would you mind coming up? And everybody in his team just started laughing. You may not want me. I said, nope, I do
Well,
want you.
Derek,
If
here's
you're
the
pissed,
deal.
I
I'm the
want
best
you
there
in there
is.
now.
Plain simple. I
So,
wake up in the morning,
I was
get
surprised you got Bach over in there, but
I
he was
didn't do
well
it.
behaved
Brock
as well.
did it himself.
Yeah, I like how he said he had to get up and go take
Well,
a
yeah,
walk.
yeah, he had 45 minutes to kill, so he needed to do something.
I actually talked to him this morning on the phone, and I told him, I said, buddy, I'm sorry for leaving you with Sam, but I had other stuff I had to take care of. He goes, man, I was just so fucking mad. I had to get up, walk around. I had to go smoke.
I feel bad for Philip. He did that hard veer to the left. You said it was his graphics card, I think I saw in the
Yeah.
group messages. He jumped back in and he said in TeamSpeak, he's like, did that affect anybody? We're like, no, you're good. Nobody got it. You guys didn't even catch it on the broadcast, but a hard left straight into the wall.
Yeah, he thought it was
Yeah.
his internet, but then come to find out today, he says his fans weren't spinning on his graphics card. But we think we got him straightened up now.
Brian D's out there.
Yeah, what's up, Brian D's? Yeah, it was a fun read. Derek got the 4-letter words in our team channel.
Well, we appreciate that. Now, you brought up an interesting thing. Anybody that's watched the race last night, I don't believe Sam beeped it out, but we had
Nope.
Jamie Walker being the race winner last night. First time Jamie's won. I'm not even going to try to go back and look. I was hoping Taylor would have been in here. He would have told us. But Jamie let the F-bomb fly on air last night. So, yeah, he was pretty excited winning that race.
Yeah,
It was
I
a
don't blame
very-
him for that.
Yeah.
It was very quick too. We're kind of watching. Like, what did he
Yeah,
No, I-
say?
it was quick.
I was watching. I told you said that.
Yeah, but like then we watched it again afterwards. We watched the whole broadcast. So I'm like, that was very smooth. He didn't skip a beat doing it at all.
Yep,
And
you got,
that-
you got the fucking monkey off his back.
Yeah. And see, I thought he said funky, but after listening to it, yeah, he didn't say funky.
No, he
I don't
said-
see Jamie as the type of guy who says funky monkey.
No,
I got that
no,
funky
not at
monkey
all.
off my back.
But Corey Sherman brings
Yeah.
home a third place. And for anybody who hasn't watched this race, you really got to go back and watch the last 30 laps with Corey and Dalton.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome racing with you two. I mean, watching you two guys.
There's a lot of bumping. I didn't realize
Yeah.
it till we watched it again.
Did you guys catch us coming off pit road?
I think Sam did. I think I was actually trying to get back into my computer at that time.
Yeah, if you didn't catch that, just go on my stream. You could see it on that. So basically, we pulled out side by side coming off pit road. Dalton got ahead of me coming off. He got loose. I got beside him. We exited pit road side by side.
That's funny. That's funny. And you know, when you guys is banging, man, I'm just like, why these? I don't know why they're doing it, but you gave one hell of a show with that out of you guys last night, man. Just
Yeah, I gave him a little tap in the tri-oval. Got
Oh,
a
yeah.
little squirrely so I can get around him a little bit. But, you know, when it got down, that was probably 9 laps ago. Then it started sinking in. All right, Marks, I think, was a second and a half behind me. I'm like, I don't want to wreck us both for the first round of the playoffs. Listen, third place is good if I could get third.
yeah. Mark was actually running you guys down time wise. There was no way he's going to catch you guys, though. He was with how much time he had left. There was just no way. But if you guys wrecked, he was going to pounce all over both of you guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But, yeah, it was fun. Like, we were talking in the waiting room to go on, saying, yeah, you know, we put on one hell of a show, and it was a fucking blast doing it.
Well, Derek, after Corey should have turned him. Well, Derek, you're supposed to do that stuff when it's going to count.
Yeah, Derek, I'm not doing it first week. He's got 2 more weeks.
Yeah, got 2 more weeks, and you got 8 more races, man.
Yeah.
Now, if it comes down to championship races,
Oh, first lap, I'm turning them right into the wall.
I'm thinking Amanda's going to have to run in the store and buy some pumpernickel bread or something. I don't know.
Yeah, pumpernickel.
Oh, Derek coming out with shots at the 12.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. When it killed me because Sam and I kept watching him. I think we watched it live. I was like, how does Mark not know he didn't do that? But okay, it is what it is. So hi, Rob. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I didn't see it till we watched the broadcast. I came up on it, and yeah, I think I came up on that one. But oh yeah, because I saw Derek flying across the track. I'm like, oh, and then I heard him come over radio, and then we watched the broadcast. I was like, oh, Mark fucking just dumped him.
I think Derek's words was, Jesus Christ, what was that? Or something
Yeah.
like that.
I saw a yellow car go flying across the infield. Hello, Rob Duncan.
I said hi to him once.
Hey,
That's all, Rob. That's all, man. I'll talk to you anyway, buddy.
Hi, Mom.
So, what? Wait, Gail's here? Hi, Gail. So, one of my biggest things last night, I've already told Amanda this, I hated to do, and I don't like doing it to none of you guys. Especially when I was watching you practice. Both of you, Corey and Amanda, was laying down some lap times yesterday. You guys' practice was awesome. Amanda finally got comfortable kind of getting up more closer to the wall, which made her a lot faster than at the beginning of the race. of course, she has to get the EOL. Or not EOL, I'm going to drive through penalty. And
Then there was a
oh,
caution
yeah.
right out of the gates. That fucked me all up. I
Yep.
didn't know if I could serve it or if the caution laps counted, and that just threw me off mentally.
And I really thought you was going to get that, get your lap back and get back up on the lead lap, but it never did come down
It
that
couldn't,
way.
and the way the cautions were hitting and everything, I ended up 3 laps down and trying to be respectful and stay out of the leader's way. And next thing you know, I'd get passed by a few more people. It was a bit frustrating, especially because I had done some practice races and everything during the day, and I was ridiculously confident, and I was super fast, putting down 30.8s or 30. Was it 31?
Yeah, 30.8.
30.8s and stuff. I felt great, and I just never got that lucky dog at all, and I'm glad it's over with. But I am excited to go back to Chicagoland sometime when I don't have a penalty.
Yeah,
I
during
actually surprisingly really like that track, and I don't like the High Line most places, and I loved it there. Because even when I was trying to stay out of the way, I'm like, "Come on, fucking pass me!" And people, the leaders, couldn't pass me because I had that great straightaway run on the stretches.
you was 9th fastest in practice over 33 drivers.
I think I was
That's
first fastest for the longest time in the 3 to
well,
6.
yeah, 3 to 6. You was fastest. I think. Didn't you start switching spots with somebody? Somebody come out and ran like
Oh yeah, I think
hundredths
Jason
of
and
a
I jumped
second.
back and
Yeah.
forth, and then Dees took it from me, and he hopped out, and I
And
took it back, and
then I came in and I just put down the fastest and left.
you were behind somebody, and the track had
Yeah,
cooled
let's
down.
look at Corey Sherman's practice time is a 30.728. So you was second fastest out of that. So
Just during the practice that I did by myself, running a little test race around noon yesterday. I just ran up to the high side and ran that for about 10 laps. I said, "Ooh, I really like this," and the cart felt good. I wouldn't have had any X's, but I think I clipped the corner of maybe Trevor during that big wreck. I was able to scoot through. I didn't have any damage from it, which is weird. Like any of the times in practice I hit the wall, I had no damage. So not sure if they really did change much there, but um, other than being down, it was a good race. I was fast when I could race, and um, felt very comfortable in it.
You're right, Derek. I do love the default setups. I love my shit tight.
so that's something I forgot to put in the write up today, so I'll say it here. We got guys that I don't want Mark set up because Mark runs this race. I don't want iRacing because iRacing setups suck. You guys got to pick something.
Or get in and practice it. That's another reason I practice so
Yeah,
much. I changed.
everybody's running the same setup. It doesn't matter what
Yeah.
setup you run.
Everybody was on different steering ratios and stuff. I jumped mine up to a 14, and I think Corey kept it. Did he keep it at a 10?
No, I was at 12.
Yeah, everybody kind of moved
Yeah.
it around a little bit and adjusted to your liking, and it wasn't half bad once I found that I wanted the 14.
And that three's fast in those default setups. you think I ran officials a lot? I haven't run official in a long time.
Well, Kyle, I have to agree with you. I don't know. I have not been in my car and
But
you know,
Sam came in during I think the 3 to 6 practice and was saying, "Oh, I watched some streamers. You guys should run the high line." Well, Philip ended up doing two tire stint on the high, just running the high line, and his tires I think were at 9% when he was done with it.
oh my
He's like,
Lord.
yeah, and then we figured it out that basically the high line was eating the shit out of the tires rather than the low line was.
Well,
I mean, I was letting off early and kind of coasting through because I wasn't fighting for position, being, 2 laps down pretty much out of the gates by myself. But I was letting off a bit before the light, going in each corner and coasting through and not losing a ton of time or speed. After my first pit, I think I was in the 87s, and I think I still had like 98 on the front right. But I was high 80s after the first one. I never checked after the second one, though.
I think my last set I took when Chris Carroll tried to short pit Jamie, and then me and Dalton came in behind him that last pit stop, and I took tires then. I think they were still at like 92%. I'm like, well, fuck it, here we go.
because I was going to ask you guys after, I know you had a caution right off the bat. But once you got a fuel run in, what was your tires sitting at? If you did you double stint them?
The first time I think almost a lot of people did. Some people changed, but the first Amanda said she was at 87 after one stint. I was at 83, and then I think after the second stint I was at 59.
It's not horrible.
That's why I was so irritated because I was able to save them pretty well. I'm like, I'm gonna get a lucky dog or two, and I'm like, fuck me, because I saved my tires so well. I was passing lead lap cars pretty damn well on the second stint because they held up so well. But I was running the high line. I didn't have an issue with it, but I also wasn't, jumping down at all. I was staying high the entire time, with those old tires.
So was you guys getting more wear out of the right front? Because that's what seemed
Yeah.
like everybody was talking that they would have a problem with.
Yeah, it would just eat the right front. The right rear wasn't too bad last night. It was just eating up the right front.
Okay.
But it was nothing crazy. Like I said, it was after I pit at that second caution, which I think was 54 laps.
It was
wanna
around
say?
there, low
Yeah.
50s.
57.
57. So that was almost a fuel run would have been, but we had that caution before. So I think it was like 3 laps before I was gonna have to pit anyway. And then, yeah, like it was 59% my right front, so it was nothing crazy for 54 laps, 57 laps.
Kyle Wellman just said he was at 23% after his double stint.
Yeah, Kyle's
So-
running the shit out of that. 'Cause
Kyle, he
some
was.
guys are running that shit in real deep. Because like Amanda said, I was letting off at the light, and then getting on like a little before halfway through. Fucking Rick Thompson. By the time I'm getting back onto the gas, he's fucking letting off the gas. How far he's pushed in the corner. I'm like, Jesus, Rick. And then I just pull away from him going down the backstretch.
There's one point, Kyle, since you're in here, we was watching you, and actually, I think it was in the replay we was watching last night of Kyle. He was like way up here, almost a quarter into the turn, and then he drops down. It's like, man, he's got to be. I don't know where he's backing off, but it ain't back here. It's up here somewhere. So I think, Kyle, was you backing off later than everybody else at one time or another, or what? Yes or no? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, me and Kyle had some good battles too. Man, that one I thought he was gonna fucking take me out. He came fucking swooping down my backside at 0x'd me. I'm like, whoa, shit! Like he just went woof right by my rear end and fucking 0x'd me. I was like, oh man, that one was close. But no, I like racing against Kyle. We always give each other good room, and we always race each other really hard. Like especially remember Auto Club, we went for like fucking 27 laps doing that or something.
You
I'm
guys
looking
all,
at the broadcast right now at Matthew Robinson. He is, again, a second race in a row. He is really good, but I hope he gets his internet issues figured out because it was a little scary watching him blinking up front when, 3, 4, 5 guys around him racing for the top positions. But he's damn good just because I caught him out of the corner of my eye. And
this is his what, second race with us?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I being last week and this week, he's up front. Seems like at the beginning of this race and through the race, then all of a sudden, boom, he stops dropping. I don't understand what's happening with that. Last week
he's either maybe being cautious because he knows his internet's a little sketchy, or maybe
think
he's
that was
using
it.
all his tires right out of the gates. So.
Oh, Talladega,
be.
you don't use tires.
Yeah, it's also a plate track. Anybody can run up front.
Right.
There he is,
yeah,
Derek.
there
He's
you
in
go.
here, Derek. Get him.
There's Mark from Maryland.
Mark
Yeah.
from Maryland joining in chat. He is short run good. You know who's not good? Fucking Ty
that?
Roscoe putting paints on his car. He's not good. Michael Falk
Oh
makes
my
those
gosh.
beautiful fucking paints, and I don't know how Ty fucks them up putting them in.
I would have loved to look at your car last night after the race. I didn't look at it, Corey. I just want to see if you or Dalton had any scuff marks where you guys might have been banging each other
Oh, I didn't.
or banging into each other. I should.
Dalton
think
probably
it
hit
was just
some on the right
cornered.
side. He hit the wall a couple times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they were just touching corners. I did see Philip when he did get back out on track. The side of his car was a little messed up, a bunch of scraped up paint on there.
Yeah, it was a great race. I thought even with what we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cautions. Oh wait, I got it wrote down right here. You flipping 6 cautions, 24 laps.
I think that's about the same we had as last year, because I think I looked up last year's stats to see how I did, and I think that was pretty close to the cautions we had last year.
Was that including the stages though last year?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yes, that includes the stages.
Ty wanted his car to look like Nick's. Well, might as well because Nick ain't racing.
Yeah, was Nick just show up so he doesn't lose his charter? And then
You know what's funny? If you look at
does
last
that
night's
count?
standings,
Does he have to do a lap?
I don't
Does
know,
that
but
does that count as showing up? Is you just get in the session and then you don't race?
I don't know. Well, I'm showing that I beat him last night. My car was still running. He disconnected.
Yeah, good job,
So,
Terry.
yeah. Heck yeah, man.
You get
I
points for
finished-
that?
I hope not.
Why? I mean, we're moving on up.
Yeah. I finished 34th.
Oh, good run. So, tell us about your little strategy you're going with the race last night.
Well,
With the 34th position.
The strategy was to get in to watch the race like I always do, and for some reason I hit driver instead of watch or ghost. How you do that? I was like, what the hell did I just do? I was like, well, being a playoff, maybe nobody will show up, and here we are at 30. Counting me and Nick, it was 35 drivers last night. It's like, holy shit, that too many more didn't show up.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I mean, you guys have been keeping on the drivers this year because every other season, remember about halfway through, we're down to 24, 25 drivers where you're like, I'm going to start starting in the back because I only need to pass 15 people to get a top 10.
Yeah. And I know you don't read the write up all the time, but I really wish you would.
I read it every week. What are you talking about? I always usually pick on you about it.
You're the
when
one
it
that
comes
told me it's too long. It's too long.
Oh yeah, we say too long. Didn't read.
but you see where I try to tell you guys, get out there. Don't give this races these guys because you are. You don't show up. You're just giving it to them, huh?
Listen, I'll take some. You guys can give all you want to me. Nobody show up. I want to win.
Just out running laps by
just me
yourself
and
in Atlanta.
fighting.
You got 196 laps at Atlanta next week, so you got plenty of time to practice.
196.
196 is what it says on the official paper right here.
196 laps on a super speedway.
Well,
exciting. I like it.
Well, you ran 100. Oh wow, yeah.
114.
Yeah, 114 at Talladega.
Oh
How
man.
big is Atlanta?
Holy shit! You only done 124 at Michigan.
How big's Atlanta?
Mile and a half.
Yeah, but it's banked so damn
now
much.
it's a wide open mile and a half.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm actually looking forward to it.
I like you got 190 at Milwaukee.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. We gotta start a little bit earlier so we don't run into night.
Mark's out there. Ask
Mark, you might want to start it like an hour or two earlier in the sim time.
We'll do
Let's start AM. Let's start AM. Let's just do morning.
Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that, buddy. Now I gotta have a reason to write these up every week. And we're not doing old Atlanta. We're doing new Atlanta.
No, he said he loved the old one.
I know. Too bad.
Yeah. You want to look at some points? I do.
Yeah, let me pull mine up over here.
Wow.
Right there.
Oh, hey, you guys remember last week when Terry didn't even think I was in the playoffs? Now who's fucking second, bitch?
Yeah, you are 205 points behind Jamie Walker.
Yep, because he won.
Which,
I didn't win.
It's not a big deal, but look at them races completed, 23.
Yep, I haven't missed a race.
There you have it. You, Amanda.
Me, Amanda.
The Rutherfords?
Nope, me, Amanda, and the Rutherfords are the only four. They haven't missed a race.
Yep. Who else we got?
There's one more.
Tanner.
Oh, and Tanner Marr has not missed a race.
It's been the 5 of us since, well, the entire time. But I think 6, 7 weeks ago we first saw that we were still the only ones up way back then.
I mean, I'm looking at this, Terry, and we got some big names at the bottom here in 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th.
Big names in 16th. I don't see it.
Aw.
Oh, sorry. Jason's out of the playoffs. I looked at that wrong. Yeah.
No, actually, I have Derek coming in next week. We're going to talk with Derek pre-race next week. So, not to get into his head, but oh well.
Yeah, things are going to get crazy the next couple of weeks, I believe.
So
well, those guys got to do some stuff.
They do.
I just need a decent finish at Atlanta, and I'll be fine to get through Milwaukee.
And since you guys aren't running the setups that Mark's building, you can practice all you want.
Well, we could anyway when he put them out before.
Well, yeah.
No, Milwaukee doesn't have lights. That's the one that got called on darkness last year. That was Milwaukee, wasn't it?
That in Talladega, I think.
And Indy too. Indy almost got called. Was it Indy?
It might have been. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was Indy. So it's happened a few times this year. That sometimes has been
so what does it say here? Yeah, Atlanta's just a daytime race, and so is Milwaukee. So then you got 2 transitional races, Bristol and actually 3. Bristol, Richmond, Charlotte's all transitionals.
That round of 12 is gonna be fun.
The round of 8, you got a road course, Sonoma, Speedway, Talladega, short track, Iowa.
Yeah, that's gonna be
man.
It's it hits everybody's wheelhouse there. Who wants to make the championship?
It really does. I know, Mark. I know.
Yeah, Terry.
Yeah, Derek.
I think you even wrote it when it's been out for like 3 weeks. You're like, once Mark puts the setup out, I'm like, Terry, the setup's been out, and you're like, oh, it's been out for 3 weeks. It's the last one.
Sorry, didn't see it. I don't worry about setups if I ain't racing.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Be like, I don't give a shit what the fuck you guys get. Just put on a good show for me.
And that's right.
Yeah, Derek, as long as I don't spin going on pit road, I should be able to hold my own there next time.
Yeah, or Derek taking out the whole field again.
Yeah, no, that helped me. That benefited me.
Yeah, not me or Philip. Damn, look at that 3 car. He's fast. Oh, he's catching the 6. Yeah, me and Derek worked well together last night. We were drafting up so we could catch people. I don't know if it was on purpose, but we were doing it.
It wasn't planned. It just
wasn't
happened.
planned, but it was like we're in each other's heads. We're switching back and forth because he was
We
getting
best
hot.
friends now. We're best friends now.
Do we just become best friends?
So Corey, I just pulled the points up again. I want to look at something here.
You want to pull the points up?
No, you don't need to.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking at points here. So Trevor Harmon not eligible. Andy Polisky not eligible. Greg Moore not eligible. Mike Hamlin, not Mike Hamlin. Excuse me. He's not eligible, but that ain't what I'm looking at. Where in the hell's the other one at? There's one other one that's not eligible. Brandon Feeney, maybe. But anyway, you got guys that's not eligible to do anything to win money. They come in, but they've been running good, man. Like last night, you had.
Well, will they have enough races in by the end though?
No, I don't believe so. I mean, hell, it's 9 races, 9, 10.
That's a lot.
10 counting championship. I don't know. Oh, maybe they will.
Yeah. How many do they need? 50%? 75%?
Well, I thought they needed 75% of the regular season. I thought so. No, it's not, Derek. Quit whining.
Yeah, Derek, I almost beat you. I played one round before, and if I didn't bogey those 2 holes, we would have been tied. Shot a 12 under, I think. First round.
Yeah, so. But anywho, so Amanda, you've already talked about your race, Corey. You've already talked about your 3rd place win.
Yeah, 3rd place win.
What else can we talk about? well, we know that say Philip's computer crashed on him or something, right?
His graphics card, the fan stopped spinning.
Okay, Aaron Bachover.
I hate that game, Derek. It makes me so angry. I usually just rage quit.
So Aaron had to. Where did he finish at? Oh shit, 31st. 70 laps down. He got into an incident with
He got ass raped.
Corey.
Yeah.
Like Corey, I think it was, wasn't it? Corey
He
Reese?
just fucking
Yeah.
rammed in the back of him. I just had to laugh when I watched the broadcast.
He pulled.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
He did a little bit worse of what Mark did to Derek.
Yeah, he just straight up ran into the ass end of Aaron and.
Oh, that was one of the loudest times I've heard him yell in TeamSpeak. I actually had to like pull my headset away. I was like, "Holy fuck!"
Terry,
Oh, tell him about the cough.
Terry, you would have laughed so fucking hard. So we're all. I think everybody else. Philip.
Dead silence.
Yeah, Philip might have been gone. Aaron was already crashed. Was he crashed out at that point? He might not have been. Anyways,
No, he was running fine.
Everybody was in their zones. We weren't talking for like 15, 20 minutes.
Dead silence.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, here. I was like, oh, it scared the fuck out of me.
All of us, me and Philip, were like, "What the fuck, Aaron?"
I gotta go back and watch my stream and I have to see if my like hands jolt on the wheel when I hear it. I was like, Jesus Christ,
so
man.
loud. It scared the shit out of us. He's like, I'm sorry.
But then, you know what? He gets fucking ass packed by Rutherford and screams like he always does. Doesn't even bother us. We're just like,
it's like
nah.
ocean noise while you're sleeping. You're like, oh, Aaron, you know it's coming. The cough catches you off guard.
I do miss the grunts and stuff that he always does, so that's
Yeah.
okay.
Well, he gives you kind of like a warning grunt before you hear the. You're like, uh-oh, what's about to happen?
Aaron's pissed. Look out.
Yep.
Yeah, the cough was definitely. It'd been a while since we had one of those coughs.
Yeah, I know I did it quite often, but
I wish you could have sound clipped it and done it in
I
here.
played it tonight.
Oh yeah, that would have been funny. I don't even remember when it happened. I watched my stream at work today, but I had it on mute so I could watch it.
A lot of good that does. So what else we got going on, guys?
Not too much.
Okay.
The Bills are beating the Titans 10-7.
Oh.
Yep, I'm watching that for my fantasy.
10 days, Corey. Dolphins, Bengals.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, it's
The 29th.
Oh, it's a Thursday night game.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, because we got the Bills this weekend.
I was gonna say, I thought you were playing Buffalo.
Am I right? Because
Yeah,
sure
because they said, I remember them saying that they had a short week after the Buffalo game.
Okay.
Yeah, Derek, I have to wait until Chris and Philip are able to play with us because our backpacks are lost in a factory and we need multiple people to go get them in scrap mechanic.
Yeah.
So I have to sit and wait till everybody's ready. Once the snow hits, it's full on scrap mechanic every week.
Yeah.
Corey's gonna have to be productive when it's nice out, and I can't sit here and play video games all night.
Yeah. How about them Dolphins? Kyle Wellman. Ha! You see that game, Terry?
Nah, dude, I ain't watched one football game yet other than
you
college.
You didn't see the highlights of that game?
It was a good game. It was really good.
We were down, what was it? We were down 21 points at halftime. We came back and won.
Sweet.
Dominated them in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Maybe it was more than 21. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was 21.
I've been watching my Ohio State Buckeyes kill everybody.
I think we were down 21 points going into the fourth.
Yeah, it was the fourth quarter. It was a really good game. It was a lot of back and forth. Well, they fucking ran it back on the kickoff, so I mean, come on, start right out of the gates.
Oh shit!
Not even mad, Kyle said.
Yeah, that was a crazy ass game.
I was still practicing back there, and I'd turn around, lift up my VR, watch Corey because I could hear him screaming over my headset and everything here in the garage. And like, the fuck is going on?
That was when they threw that fucking bomb to Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I have not watched one game yet.
Did
Maybe
anybody
next
start
Thursday.
their fantasy leagues? I thought Ty was gonna, Tanner was
I
gonna.
thought Tanner was starting one.
When we were gone the day they were doing the draft, so Ty had messaged to see if we wanted in, and never heard.
Yeah. I don't know if they did. I didn't hear. They always try
Well,
to
he was
start it up.
moving, so maybe
Ty's
because
starting to
he was
be
moving.
like MIA.
Yeah, just stop showing up for a little bit, then just stop showing up forever.
Got himself a woman and never goes.
Yeah.
doesn't
Oh
show
yeah, I
up
saw
anymore.
little Ian's got himself a little
Yeah.
girlfriend now. Posting
Ian
little
did?
pictures on
Yes, he
Facebook.
does.
Yep, they're camping in Mama and Papa's backyard this weekend.
I don't know about you, Corey, but I only seen 110.
That's all I saw too, Terry. I mean, these two
Okay.
underage children out there.
I know, right?
Is she gonna let him race, Derek, or like is she cool with that? Not gonna be an issue.
No, she even throws his wheel away. He had to get rid of all his hot dogs and chocolate liquor.
No more open shop talk.
Wait. Here's a question, Derek. Next time you talk to Ty, if you don't talk to him before I do, did he show that video to her of him deep throating hot dogs?
Oh. I'm sure you could find that, right?
Post it on, don't post on Facebook and tag her. Or tag Ty in it. Be like, hey Ty, remember this?
I would tag them both.
That was probably my favorite shop talk night ever.
Yeah. Ty, we were just watching old Chop Talks and came across this video. You remember this?
Oh, is this? I think is this where Aaron and?
No, I think this is Corey's first one.
That'd been lap 57.
Oh, Jason Powell just runs through him.
I think there's one part Jason.
Jason just kept going like "fuck you."
There was one point where Jason got in the back of Mark and just slammed him.
Oh, I think I heard him say something about that.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, you caught up to somebody real quick if you had the perfect momentum where you're like, come on, go fucking low, high, any place, don't make me move. But you pretty much just had to let off completely if you got up behind them.
Yeah, this thing was getting some crazy runs last night. It was fun. Love these iRacing setups.
Thank you. Tuesday. Oh my God, I'm so tired.
Yeah, Derek, definitely bring it up to him about Ty deep throating.
I saw you guys caught Trevor on the webcam again. Was he sipping? Or I heard I heard the broadcast in the background, and I heard you say something like "turn your lights on."
I don't know if you caught this or not, but what he done? He's sitting there. He gets up and walks away while his car's in pit road. He come back, and that's when I keyed up in iRace. Like, yeah, Trevor, turn your lights on. I didn't realize he was up out of his chair. And then here he comes walking back. He's like, hell of a time to take a bathroom break, ain't it, when you're racing? You got to go, man. Yes. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Trevor, being that. And you know
he
what?
looks so relaxed while he's racing, too. He's just like, do. Like, it's not even stressful to him at all.
Yep, and then Wellman, he's just biting on his freaking steering wheel.
It'd be like Mark
fucking shaking and shit. I'm gonna win, motherfucker! Fuck out of my way, here I come!
I tell you what, I wish we get more of you guys to turn your cameras on. I know it plays hell on.
I'm still so nervous because when we ran our webcams at the same time, we were having a lot of problems with it.
Right.
And I'm so, because he's streaming during it that I get paranoid it's going to fuck stuff up again. I tell you what, I was so pissed last night. Aaron said he's been having a lot of problems with it too. That Oculus just fucking turned off on me like 6-7 times during practice yesterday. I could just lift it up. I've done the tape trick, everything. Batteries kept dying, put new ones in. I've removed the devices for the batteries, everything. and I'd come, lift it up, put it back down. Whole fucking garage is grayed out. I'm like, you could be fucking kidding me. I cannot get it to stay on the track in VR.
Yeah, mine has done that before, but I haven't had an issue with it for a
A
while.
lot. And Aaron said it's been happening a lot lately too.
And we all have the same VR.
I don't know what to do, how to fix it. It's a constant problem now. So once I get in the race, like I could never get up and go to the bathroom because it'll kick me out.
Well, that's your fucking problem right there, Kyle. Fucking loosen that grip up on that wheel. Relax a little bit.
So Chris Legue told me a trick because I have a death grip on it too. He said on the straightaways, wiggle the finger. So
Yep.
I've literally been doing that for like 3 weeks in a row because I death grip and then I wiggle. Good for a good lap or so, and I have to keep reminding myself to wiggle the fingers.
I always do the trick in my head. Just like you're cupping a little baby bird. You don't want to squish it.
Yeah, I had asked about that a few weeks ago. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is anybody else about to rip their steering wheel off of their rig? And they're like, what? And I'm like, I've got a death grip on it. Like I'm literally gonna die if I let go of it. And
I noticed.
it helped me.
I noticed.
I've done it too.
Yeah, I noticed when I first started, I was doing that, and then basically just gotta keep reminding yourself, oh, loose grip on the wheel.
It's funny because the tracks that I'm not used to yet, I do it the most. But like again, Talladega, I have a very loose grip on the wheel. I'm very comfortable with it. But tracks that I've only been on once or twice, I'm awful with it. My hands are sweaty. Actually, I have calluses under my rings from where it rubs into my hand because I'm holding the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, I got mine set up really high too, Kyle. It's not that. It's probably because you grip it so hard. Because I still grip it loose with my force feedback. But somebody got the same wheel as me. It was like a year or so ago. I forgot who it was. And I set in my settings. They're like, "Oh, what settings do you use?" They're like, "Jesus Christ, doesn't that snap your wrist?" I'm like, "No." You got to race like a man. I'm racing like an 87 out there.
I have my force feedback up
Mark.
high also.
I turned mine down a little bit.
That's funny, Mark.
I caught that like right before it moved up in the comments. I'm like, what? I'm like, it was Mark.
Yeah, I don't know what mine's set at because I have to do it on a different program, send the force feedback. But yeah, I have that bitch cranked up nice where it'll fucking break your wrist if you're not holding on good enough.
We might have possibly talked Corey's dad into thinking about racing.
Oh yeah.
We're not quite sure. He's thinking about it now. Before he was like, I'm like, we could have, Sherman Senior. We'll move the embroidery machine over a little bit.
Oh, we
That'd
did
be
get
fun.
him in some fun runs or something.
Yeah.
With everybody, of course, but
Him and Fred just talking shit to each other the whole time. Get
know.
away, Sherman. Fuck you, Thompson.
Yeah, I know they're watching too, but we were over at my parents' house Friday night. We were having some drinks, and my dad asked my mom for a $3,000 loan so he could start iRacing.
She didn't like that.
So I could build his rig for him. I'm like, I basically almost have everything for it. Yeah, because I'm thinking about I'm probably gonna do. I got the perfect time set right after the BPL season, and the other league I'm in, we're on a break there, getting the motion rig in here.
There you go.
Yeah, with the traction loss on it and all that.
Yeah,
that's
that'd be pretty cool.
That's why I said I'll have an extra rig for him. Basically, all I need is I almost have another computer. We have an old Oculus, so I think all I need is some RAM and a graphics card.
I'm sure
I'm getting in that league starting this Wednesday and go back to that nice Xfinity car Wednesday night league because it starts a little later.
Wait, Amanda, what number was left that you had to take? So,
I had the choice of 3 numbers.
Hang on. So in their league, they have 3 different series, but basically you just get one number and it carries over to all 3 series. They don't got like one series you could. Like basically 2 people can't have the same number. So there's like 100 and some people in there. There was one two digit number left. And what was that digit, Amanda?
Number 69. Yep. So I'm gonna have the number 69 Bud Light car.
Yeah.
But I love that Xfinity car. And where are we? Richmond
Yeah.
Wednesday night. But like, yeah, I have enough time to get home, jump in a little bit of practice, and start the race because I kind of switched my schedule up, so now I can actually try to race during the week and get home at a decent time again. And it'll be fun because I got Corey and Aaron and stuff in there, and watched a little bit of them running in different races with them. And it seems like a league that, you know, a nice, just like ASRL was, but a little bit later start time, and I can get more seat time in these tracks because it's all the same fucking tracks. So help me get more comfortable.
Still mark this, but
Mark, I don't even know if they're still running for shits and giggles. I looked the other day because I thought the guy who runs Corey's Rising Stars League was related to that chick Janice and Ladies of iRacing. So I hopped on their Facebook page the other day, and it shows their page is still inactive. So I don't even know if the league is still going, but those girls, I mean, it was a fuck. You guys saw it. It was a caution every quarter lap, and like that's how I mastered caution laps and pacing was being in that fucking league. That was
Yeah.
brutal.
Mark, they'll kick her out of it. She's too good for it now.
yeah, she
They
can.
literally stopped the league because they said, number one, it wasn't fair that some girls had husbands, boyfriends, or girlfriends helping them and teaching them. And number two, I think a week later, they're like, well, you know what? Anybody who's doing well, pretty much, they were kicking out of the league. Anybody who could actually finish a lap, they were going to push out of the league. It was
Wow.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, at least one good thing, I'd never get kicked out. So
Yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. They learned how to say sorry a lot.
Yeah, they do.
That was funny. We watched that one race. Oh, there's Derek Paulson in the pits. Wonder what happened.
Just another irrelevant league. What the ladies of iRacing did teach me was how to use Discord because that was, I think, the first Discord that I had to really join and be a part of. So I learned how to use Discord with them.
now look at you, you're a pro.
Yeah.
Now look at me.
She Discord's good.
Well, you almost won a race last week, and you had a pretty fast car last night till you had to go down pit lane at lap 3 or 4. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be she's finally getting used to that wheel and pedals.
Yeah,
Getting used to the wheel and pedals,
nice.
definitely. But again, and Jamie said it a long time ago, and you guys have always preached it. It's the seat time. That's why when Corey said, "Do you want to get into this Cyber Thunder League?" and I'm like, you know what? I think I can get home in time, and yeah, why not? Because more seat time. Maybe I actually won't suck a bag of dicks when I'm out with you guys and racing.
I don't think girls could say that.
Yeah. You know that your wife can say that?
Yeah, I don't think my wife can say, maybe I won't
Suck
suck
a
a bag of dicks tonight.
Yes, Mark's already admitted for that, guys. So he'll be
Oh.
starting from the pits in Atlanta
Hot Atlanta.
come Sunday. Come Sunday.
Look at that 3-car up front again.
Everyone loves to see that 6 wreck. Yeah, but you take out other people.
No, wrecked.
Oh, wrecked. Okay.
Yeah.
Either
Should
way, he
start
does the
there
same
with
thing.
him. Just spin him at the end of pit road.
No, I don't think he wants to be on the track.
Oh, what are you doing, Sam?
I don't know what BYW means.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be by the way. Oh, the T's kind of near the Y. I think it was by the way.
If anybody wants to watch, Sam is doing the Crooked Line racing tonight. I think that's Tanner's.
Oh, he's broadcasting that?
Yep, he is right now. So you can get over to the Blazing Pedals. Well, you don't have to right now because we're still here. And we'll be getting out shortly. I know.
True Sim Productions?
Yeah, True Sim Productions.
Not
Let's
Blazing
do the Crooked
Pedals.
Line Top Hat Comic Super Late Model Series tonight, live from South Boston. Get in there, join Sam, give a thumbs up, subscribe, tell them what you think, or Tell him what you don't think. Hell, who cares?
Oh, he's broadcasting Mondays and Tuesdays.
Nice.
Yeah, he was talking to me today. He's looking at somebody come up to him to do a one-off, just a one race deal. So I said, "Hell, man, go for it."
Yeah.
Where I'm at, I'm fine. I don't want to broadcast no more.
You're already tired of it. You're retiring.
No, I love no. I'm not retiring. I love doing it. I really do. But yeah, I'm fine, man. I really enjoy watching you guys. I miss racing, but I enjoy what I do. Yeah, I think so too, Mark.
It is kind of fun now. I mean, we definitely miss you in TeamSpeak with us and on the track with us, but just now we get like a different perspective of the race instead of just like us watching the race and rewatching the broadcast.
Sure.
Yeah, you're part of the race control during it and all that, and basically broadcasting it, so you're seeing all that shit firsthand.
Last night with my computer problems that I had, plus me getting into the damn race instead of doing the ghosting, watching, whatever you want to call it.
Watching.
There's stuff I couldn't control last night, like I usually do, like the volume of the teams in the for damn it, iRacing and stuff. I couldn't control the volume. I had to actually set up a button to turn things up and down. I couldn't do it off of my regular sound bar that I usually do with you guys.
Oh, it's set different.
Yeah, it definitely is. So last night was a challenge for me. Then, throwing Amanda's. I'm kind of glad you guys had that caution when you did, because Mark or Sam or somebody else would have had to deal with Amanda's problem. So I was lucky to get my stuff back up and running right before you guys went green, and I gave her that caution or that pass through. Mark, you know what the hell I was talking about. Spell my name right.
3. Come on, Kyle. Yeah. Yeah, Derek, you're right. Don't try to hunt me down at Dover. You don't want to be behind me. I usually hit the wall.
Kyle, you did run Corey down, but I think you burned up your stuff and you started going backwards again. And yeah, this is where Thompson is just on a tear after everybody, isn't it?
Yeah. What happened to him? He stopped on pit road again.
I think he was.
This is like the second week in the road. He just stops on pit road.
Up to Siri, that dumb bitch.
Does anybody know the same thing last night?
What? I zoned out.
Jesus Christ, we're doing a fucking show.
I was watching the race. It was like, what?
Wow.
What'd you say?
Rick last night stopped on pit road. Does anybody know why he stopped again in the middle of pit road?
But he said
Was he in a stall?
No, he was in the middle of fucking pit road again. He did the same thing at Talladega, but at the end.
Well, I know he was waiting for Dominic because everybody kept saying that he was coming around, and then he got black flagged along with Ty, and I forget who else, but I think he was just like, fuck, and stopped at some point. Like, where is he?
No, he came to a stop in the middle of pit lane.
I don't know.
I don't either. I really thought he said
he said something. There goes my race, but he was like at a dead stop in the middle again.
So there goes my race was right when he got the black flag. So he probably was like, "What the fuck?" That was right when he got the black flag.
Stop in the middle of pit road.
He's not. I really thought he said when we had our meeting, Amanda, that I pulled a balk over or some shit like that and speeding.
But he did at Talladega too. He was sitting at the end of pit road.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah. Remember that? We were coming in, he's just stopped at the end of pit road. Everybody's like, I'm like, what the fuck's he doing?
Oh, that's Rick. What the hell he was doing?
Yeah, Rick, why you keep stopping on pit road? When you watch the replay, because I don't think you're in here.
No.
Yeah, I still don't really know if Dominic drove around to the pits or if he had the tow, but if he had the tow, he would have appeared right there. But that got a couple people with the black flags.
Yeah, I think that's another name I was hunting for was Dominic. He could come in and win a race. He's good.
I didn't really pay attention. I didn't see him on the track much. I think he was
up
just on
front.
the other side.
I'm trying to find where he actually finished last night. What the hell's his number? 89?
Yeah. No, 98 is Phillips 89.
Okay, 98. Yeah, he's 28th. Started 6th, ended 28th. So he must have, 43 laps down. He must have got held up in something.
Probably Mark crashed him out.
Probably. Mark was doing that shit last night. Or Corey Rutherford, maybe. I don't know.
somebody drove through him, either
Right.
the 12 or the 5. Or the 18. He was driving through people too.
Oh yeah, Jason had that 18 just wound up, man. He had it going. He drove.
I mean, all in all, it was a fun race last night. I had a great time. I almost got killed like 3 times. Was able to miss the big ones on the track, and just the C's parted, and I had a lane to get through, so that helped out.
I do have a question for everybody. Everybody still in chat real quick, just to give me a yes or no is all I really want. Are you guys okay with Sam and I just just pulling you in without letting you know? Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
During a caution, just during a caution.
I personally prefer when you jump down and go, hey, you got a second? It's like, yeah. And I think that's what you did with me last time. Cause it's
yep.
Okay. Yep. I like getting you got a second?
You can pull me up whenever, Terror Bear. You can pull me up while I'm driving. I don't give a shit. I'll talk to you.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
Oh, there he is. There's Trevor. Drink some beer.
Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, I'm on a
sleeveless
delay,
shirt again.
Yeah.
That's funny shit.
Yeah, because he's the new T to the T&A because he's shirtless. We can get rid of 2 people. He
looks like he's just relaxing. He's just chilling. Look at him.
So his name starts with a T. We're sleeveless shirts. And then we got new Aaron we can bring in for just the A. Oh, we got Amanda, so we don't need anybody else. We just need Trevor. Yeah. He's our golden child. Sleeveless shirts and has a T.
Drinking Bush Light. Yeah, so he's drinking beers.
Bush Light while he's driving.
Yeah.
I feel like he burps in team speak while racing.
I feel like he was made to run in T&A Motorsports.
He looks like it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's like a mixture of all T&A put together.
Only if I'm allowed to call him Hopper. That's it.
Well, like I said, I was just trying to get a feel. I mean, I know there's only a few of you guys in here, and Amanda and Corey, but I like us doing that even on the fly because it gets you off guard and it gets you thinking about what's going on in the race. That's why I think that's one of the reasons Sam and I do that. We just want your opinion right now. What's going on at that moment in your head? We don't want you to give you time to think about it.
And that voice mod overlay he puts on it sounds fucking awesome.
I have not listened to that yet.
It was awesome. It was really good. I think D's was the one that I really first heard. I'm like, that sounds really cool.
Good.
And I think I heard mine. And yeah. Did I hear mine? Yeah, we heard mine on the broadcast. Yeah, it sounded good.
Yeah, because we dragged you up mid-race, I believe.
Yeah, when I got fucked by that caution after I just pit, and I got the lucky dog because like Sam said, that caution hit too early, but I needed to hit like 2 laps later, and I would have been basically in first place after that because everybody else would have had to pit.
Yeah, because we was confused how everything was going to happen right then and there. With you already pitting, then you got other guys that haven't. Now there's a caution. It's like, oh shit, what's going to happen here? So
yeah, because I think
I
I came out in front of Kyle, so I got the lucky dog. I believe he was behind me. We pit at the same time.
Well, Corey, you answer that. Because I'm ready to get out. If he wants to come in and take my spot, he's more welcome.
Yeah, I guess we could do that. We'll talk to him for like a couple minutes. Where is he at?
Bring him in. He's right above us.
He's in the green room. Aw.
You have access there.
Well, he doesn't want to jump in and probably mess it up without him having warning.
He don't mess nothing up.
Mr. Philip Van Fleet must have gotten his PC up and running.
Are we moving? Oh, never mind, you moving. Somebody moved. Philip, are you there?
Hello, Philip.
How's it going?
Good.
Hello, buddy. You got
So
everything working but your camera, huh?
Well, we can't do his
We don't
camera.
have the video up.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, now you fucked it up, Terry, because you said something.
I'm getting out here in a couple minutes.
Hang on, I
anyway,
can
so
put you on,
You guys
Philip.
do what you want.
Oh.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, now we got rid of Terry. Fuck Terry.
Yeah, take me off because I'm about ready to jump out.
Well, it's
so.
gonna fuck up when you get out anyway. But it should come back.
Ain't too worried about it, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found an old 1080 Ti video card, so I threw it in.
Did that fix it?
Well, yeah, I'm on.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, well, obviously, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that caught us off guard last night. We're like, what the hell happened? You were gone into the inside wall through the grass.
Well, I got to thinking about that when I was at work, and I'm going, well, it couldn't have been the internet because I was still talking to you.
Well, no, I think you
Yeah.
disconnected and came back in though, didn't?
I think he
Yeah.
reset his computer,
Oh,
though, right?
okay.
That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah, he was still in TeamSpeak and everything for, I don't know, 20 seconds? Something like that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known if it was you, if it was in that bright, beautiful yellow scrap mechanic car, just like out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, I know Derek's in
It's
front
not
of
a
me,
scrap
so
mechanic car. It's got a little
It's
scrap mechanic logo on
scrap
it.
mechanic car.
That's a scrap mechanic car.
Yeah, it's like the
Scrap.
tiniest logo on it. It's like
Scrap
saying I
Dodge.
run a fucking General Tire car.
You run a big car.
Yeah. Right. Well,
All right.
I have new fans coming. They'll be here tomorrow. So
Perfect.
Hell yeah. So you'd be good to go Sunday?
yeah, I should be go.
Yeah, it's
good to
not-
go.
It's really not too hard to change them out. It's just a lot of little
Yeah.
screws.
Yep.
Mr. Sherman, IT guy, he actually got on today and helped me with my computer too. So
Yeah, hopefully we fix
I,
Terry's problem too.
hope so.
We cranked his fans to 100 because they work, Philip. So he needs to cool down that thing.
Because they work.
Exactly.
But
Yeah, Terry. Like I said, if that doesn't fix it, then I would say just buy like a 3-fan pack and throw it in the top of the case, and that should give you enough
Okay.
air. Or just throw a fucking box fan on the side of that thing.
Yeah, you can buy those real small box fans and set it right there.
right there. It's right over there.
Yeah.
You can't see it, but it's right over here beside me. So
Yeah, because you were saying you had a lot of heat coming out of it, so that
Yeah,
was probably
I did.
definitely your problem.
And I actually turned it a little bit more too, because one part of it was kind of up against the wall, so it wasn't getting air either. So I just turned it and see what happens. So, well, kids, I'm jumping out. I've got to get to bed. I got a doctor's appointment in the morning, so I
All right,
will
buddy.
talk to you all later. Philip, I'm glad you got
Right.
your rig up and going, and
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys next week.
All right.
Bye,
Sounds
Terry.
good. Bye,
Sleep
Terry.
well.
Oh, it didn't move at all. Look at that. Flawless.
There you go.
Flawless transition we do on Chop Talk.
What I miss? What I miss?
We talked about some football. We talked about
Yeah.
Uh,
How about
the
the fourth quarter, huh?
oh, that fourth quarter. Yeah, that was awesome. Oh, here's when Mr. Rutherford runs through the back of the 44 car.
Oh, just raped him.
Yeah. Didn't even ask permission.
Yeah,
Surprise rape. Oh, yeah, just sent it. I thought he had it when I was watching the broadcast, and that thing just snapped on him.
Boop.
Yeah, it did. It
Yeah. Joe
Well,
Barrico
it's-
arc breaking in.
just, what happened to me? I don't know if you saw my replay at all. The net code got me. The car wasn't even 3 foot. I mean, it was at least 3 foot away from me, and it just sparked and then shoved me right into the wall. So,
Oh, I did see you hit the wall.
yeah, that's when
Was it Josh?
Jason Powell.
Oh, Jason.
Jason
yeah.
Powell, he checked up, and then the other two guys behind him checked up, and they kind of got together, and then the middle guy come up to me, but never even hit me. I mean, it was, like I said, he was a good 3 feet away from me, but you could see the sparks from the net code, and I just went right into the wall. So,
Funny.
How many laps did you end up down, Philip?
all total 12.
It's not terrible for having to disconnect and jump back in.
Yeah, and I actually, when I came back out of the pits the first time, the leaders were getting ready to come right up on me. So, and I didn't realize that, so I just went around and come back in, and did a drive-through on the
Uh,
pits just to get everybody by me. So
Yeah, T&A didn't have a good night last night besides me. So that sucked. I want
yeah,
you
I
guys
know.
to,
I
I
mean,
mean, all we're at the practice, we're all in like the top 10 at one point. I'm like, oh, imagine if we all get top 10. I'm like, we'll fucking
well,
be celebrating the night.
oh,
that's what I was looking forward to was, you know, the later on in the race it got, you know, I realized that obviously that low line was the way to go anyway, but, I was making up a lot of positions and I figured, there's probably a good top 10 here if I can keep it going. So,
see,
but
I felt that high line, like my tires were doing pretty good, and that high line, like even laying off and staying out of the way, I was keeping up with them, but just it was Corey's turn.
yeah, well,
Oh, it's my turn to finally get the banner.
Yeah,
Fuck off, Amanda.
I, I think the high line was definitely faster, but it used your tires more.
Yeah.
yeah, I was letting off very early and getting into it much later. That double stint, and plus I was fucking
Yeah,
down laps anyway, so.
we talked about that earlier. I told him that you said you did double stint, just run the high line, and you were at like 9% on your right front.
Yep, sure was.
We also talked about Aaron coughing and scaring all of
Oh,
us.
yeah, yeah. That
Yeah.
startled me too. So.
Oh yeah,
It's like,
I was coming off of 4 at the time, and I was like, holy shit! It was either 4 or 2. I was coming out of a turn, and I'm surprised I didn't hit the wall after that.
yeah. I happened to be on the straightaway when that happened.
Lucky.
But, so, have you guys practiced at the Atlanta yet?
No,
New
we have
Not
not.
yet.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it had changed from the first update they did last week to the second update because I hadn't run it after the second update, and it's still the same. So you can flat foot it around there.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I was
Can't
gonna
wait.
try out like an AI race in there, just see how the drafting is, and
I think that's what helped me a lot was you telling me to do an AI race just to get in and find my
Mhm.
line that I liked. And I don't know, like I had the skill level to them like in the middle range. I think it was like 24 to 50 or something like that. And within 2 laps, I'm like 8 seconds ahead of them. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
So I think I have to just pull it up farther.
Yeah.
I
I
found
would usually go ahead.
Oh, I found a good medium because I did one race. I had it a little too high where they're just fucking gone off me. I'm like, I'm not that slow. And I think 66 to 27 was a good number.
I just
did.
ended up pitting
really?
3
Really?
times. I pitted 3 times just so I'd come back out in the middle of the pack and just practice being around the cars, which I think it really did help me because I'm so used to just practicing with you guys,
Mhm.
myself, or just a few people in the 3 to 6 practice. So I think that's going to be my little thing there that's going to help me excel to
Well,
the next level.
I can tell you the way the setup is and everything. You can drive anywhere on the track, anywhere, whatever line you
Nice.
want to use. It's not super fast to where you're going to burn the tires up no matter where you run. So um, it's just like I said, it's going to be a lot of pack racing, but
Yeah.
on a shorter track.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting.
For what Terry say, 196 laps.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So, but
Can we do like 25? Maybe some like 25 lap heats.
yeah,
What's a good lap time there? Is there
It doesn't matter.
I don't even remember what I was running, to be honest with you.
See, like I didn't know what would be good at Chicagoland, but Brad had thrown it into the admin channel asking about it. So I looked and I saw they were saying like 31. So I knew I was in a pretty good position when I was hitting 30s. So having an idea ahead of time helps me mentally if I'm in the AI, knowing what a good lap time is. Because then I'm just practicing bad habits if I don't know what it is.
Right.
Yeah, I wish the AI races you could set the fuel.
You can.
Can you?
Sure can.
How?
Stupid.
You gotta do the whole lineup thing instead of just picking the little spots down through there. You got to do a whole lineup that's a full sheet, and then you can set the fuel load.
Oh, you gotta set the fuel of each car? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
you can change it. You can set the fuel.
Are you
load
talking about in
for the race.
hosted or in?
No, in an AI race.
Really? You'll have to show me how to do that because
Yeah.
I was trying to figure it out and I was like, well, this is stupid.
Yeah.
So I was
Well,
running 100%.
it used to be not where you could set your own fuel load, but you had to go to each individual car, AI car, and set it away. But now you don't. You don't have to do that. You can just set it in all the settings for the race
That's
settings.
awesome. I was thinking about building a BPL roster too for that and putting the paints on.
Yeah, I was racing TJ Majors and Chad Knaus and everything. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Who's the one that? Oh, Christopher
Get there
Bell's
all the time, so
yeah, Christopher Bell's in every fucking AI race.
yeah. I seem to get Junior a lot, so
Oh.
in any of the AIs I do. So, but
Yeah, it'll be. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a Blazing Pedals roster and throw their paints on it, and then I'll send it to you. Phil.
Cussing out the drivers.
Yeah,
while you're racing.
Fuck you, Jamie Walker.
yeah. Oh, I tell you what, it was nice to see him get that win last night. It really
Yeah, it
was.
was.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad for him.
He definitely deserved that. He had some struggles this season, and yeah, for him, first round of the playoffs, first race, get that win. That was a good one.
Yeah, on Easy Street now. So.
Yeah.
Oh, but anyway.
Looks like everybody simmered down in chat.
Yeah.
I haven't even 3 watching, huh? I haven't even turned that on yet. There we go.
Well, I guess we'll get out of here. We were gonna go much past 9 o'clock because
Sure.
there's only a couple of us, and nobody really had too much. There wasn't too much drama going on last night. Just a couple people got run over, but they talked about it in chat.
Right. Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to jump in to,
Yeah,
see what would happen.
I'm glad we kind of figured it out, and hopefully those fans.
Well, I'm sure that's what the problem was. So I mean, it had to be. I mean,
were they like barely moving or just not moving?
Not at all.
So they just
I can't
stop.
Like I said, I even I bypassed everything and hardwired power direct to them, and they won't even run. So.
Oh, okay.
So I know the fans are no good. So.
Ah, you like that $17 fix I sent you though?
That's better than the $900 and some dollars.
Yeah. I talked you on that 3080 really quick. I'm like, look, $17.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Well, like I was saying, I talked to Derek about it too because I think we have the same card for our rigs. That 3080 Ti, that thing runs hot.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'd heard too, but that's kind of because I had thought about upgrading anyway. Well, when I was putting this rig together at the beginning of the year, and I said, well, and then I kept hearing that, it was always running hot and things like that. And I said, well, I'm not having any problems, so I'll just stick with what I've got. So.
Yeah, those 2080 Ti's, I mean, you can't beat them. Those things are fucking awesome. But that's what I'm running all this shit on right now, and Amanda's got one in her work computer, and
sure.
I won't ever give those things up.
Yeah.
Well, probably in like 5 years. They'll be obsolete then. You just throw them in the garbage.
Yeah, there you go. Alrighty. Well, I'll let you guys go. So.
All right. Yep. We're gonna get out of here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We will see you next week after Hot Atlanta. Some super. I don't even know what kind of racing they call that. It sounds super speedway, right?
No, but it's restrictor plate.
Yeah.
So.
Hot Atlanta racing, we'll call it.
Yep.
So.
Alrighty.
Till then, make sure you check out Sunday night 8 o'clock True Sim Productions, or you can check out on Savage Edge Gaming. I do my stream. I don't know. I think we're getting some storms. I think the dog heard some thunder.
Yeah, we had those last night. So.
Yeah, it's been raining and storming all day basically. But yep, you can check out my stream, check out True Sim Productions, watch the broadcast, and we'll see you guys next Monday night, 8 o'clock. Talk about Hot Atlanta. So until then, peace out.